Yeah, welcome to the town hall. It's a completely different map. There's a welcome desk, but there's no one around to man it. Can I even get... I don't think I can get behind it, but yeah. And there's a completely different view, like a very big view. You can kinda see the volcano in the distance. Is it not there? There should be a volcano there. Maybe it's just the render distance. Yeah, you can kind of make out some rocks, but like, God, I swear, I fucking swear. If there's something that makes a volcano just sometimes not appear, there's a little barred off area here. We'll worry about that later. Nothing to concern ourselves with right now. And hey, what do you know? A secret and a guy. Oh, looks like I missed one. Well, hello. Listen, I know it was an accident, but you're scaring your town half to death. I know your boat is in pieces. Fuck, I did not mean to skip that. We'll read this dialogue again at some point, but he says, like, your pieces are in the forest nearby. Go there, get your boat pieces. I'll fix it for you and you can leave. Now scram. I sincerely did not mean to skip that. Again, we'll see it again. And press the Z button. You can press it on your keyboard, of course, but controller, it's the left bumper for some reason. Like, there's a dedicated Z button because I'm using a GameCube controller, and yet it's mapped to the right button. Anyways, with this, it highlights our boat pieces on this thing, which we put the boat pieces in. And with this, we can find other boat pieces pretty easily. I still feel guilty for skipping that, even though it's such a small thing. Oh my god. I like... God, I think I said this once before, but like... If this was a no commentary playthrough, I would have started re-recording that immediately, but... Because I'm talking, I can just like brush it off, go, haha, that's funny, and you know. Also, you may notice something else that's kind of highlighted. Yeah, this is horns. It's like horns, but with a Z. They are really not that threatening. They're, you know, the monster of the woods, but really not that much of a threat. And interestingly, if we go in here, they freeze. They don't know how to get to us. Like this weird circle is like warding them off. They are not a Wendigo. They've been mistaken as a Wendigo before, but no, they're not. They're not supposed to be a Wendigo. It's just a weird coincidence. I broke him. Cool. Okay. I wanted to show off more Okay. This is just not going my way, huh? There's a weird sign up there, but that's fine. Wow, I'm supposed to show off everything all cool and neat, and I keep messing up stuff. I mean, this is more of a kind of funny thing, but like, wow, I did not mean to break him. Oops. I'm sorry, buddy. I love you. I love you, horns. I love you. Okay. We'll be back here at some point anyways. Like, again, there's a whole other version, so like, maybe everything will go more according to plan there. I don't know. Maybe I should just re-record this town hall section specifically anyways, but I kinda don't want to. So, I guess I won't. do not feel like it, so I will not. Besides, it's kind of funny to have bugs I've never seen before happening while I'm recording. Like, I think, if I had to guess what happened, I think, like, there's, like, a specific part inside the red circle that made him, like, kind of go like, oh, I can reach you, and try to, you know, reach me. But he's not supposed to walk in the red circle, so he ended up getting somewhere he couldn't find a way out of. Well, like, in all honesty, he's just like a really underwhelming threat in the first place. Mostly just there to be a forest monster. There are, like, he's really not meant to be a main threat, you know? There are other, more interesting threats much later in the game, so I don't feel too bad about this. It's sad that, you know, he ended up breaking, so we don't get to see him in action right now, but it's not the end of the world. Like, really, it's not much of a deal at all. I think Horns' main purpose is just to, like, kind of throw people off, because, like, this minigame is, because it's not really any of Bucky's friends, it does end up being something that people kind of do towards the end of their thing. And none of the other minigames really have much horror beyond, like, small things, so having this, you know, much more stereotypical force chase horror, it really does kind of, even though it's nothing that amazing, it really does throw people off. Anyway, after you get all pieces, he disappears, and we win the minigame. You got your boat back! You got achievements that we'll look at in a minute. Now, our buddy. Got it? Good. Leave it there. I'm gonna fix this hunk of junk. You get out of my face. Do what you gotta do. And he's gone. Alright, it's pretty late, but we're not quite ready to sleep yet. Now let's take a quick look out here. Still can't see anything. Guys, I swear there's a giant volcano right there. I'm not lying about it, please. Yeah, 11. Before we continue, let's check our menu. Because we got a secret. We gotta check it out. Group photo, our very first secret, which is all the mascot suits in one place, seemingly in front of what our current background is, which is definitely interesting. Yeah. That blue rabbit still hadn't shown up yet, like, and also this guy wasn't even, like, in the ads, like, it's a real life, like, mascot suit, but it's like it doesn't resemble anything. It's the same color as a rabbit, but it's not the rabbit. So, it's interesting. Oh yeah, and don't, excuse me, not you. No thank you. I'm trying to show off this achievement here. Oh dear, get out of the woods in one piece. Awesome. Is there more to this? No. Oh well. Why did I don't know why I closed that. Oops. Hopefully that doesn't get in the way when I get to the next achievement. Oh well. And now, our next area is gonna be the living quarters. It says living quarters. Now, a little tip I can give you real quick about the living quarters if you're ever unsure of where you are, like you're like, okay, one of these is the living quarters and one of them is the beach, or in the case you're in the beach, one of these is the park, then the left side is always gonna be the living quarters. Like, in both areas that link to the living quarters, it's always on the left side. The right side will be the other destination, so just keep that in mind whenever you're confused on which you need to go to. Now, without further ado,